I would just like to rest, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.
Thank you, Alex.
Good evening and welcome to India Decides at 9 o'clock. Well, that's great news to open the bulletin with. Young collector Alex Menon, released by Maoists a short while ago. He's exhausted but happy and relieved that he is now out of Maoist custody. He is spending the night at a CRPF camp tonight, but he will be back with his family, reunited with his wife, Asha, who is pregnant, tomorrow. Let's just see what he said after his release.
I was not aware. I was not aware of what was happening all around. So I'm tired and shattered. I would just like to rest, and I'll speak to you tomorrow. I just want to go back and sleep. I just want to go and meet my family.
I just want to go and meet my family. Well, that will happen tomorrow morning. And joining me tonight is the wife of that young collector, Asha Menon, joins me. Also joins me is his father-in-law, Mr. T.R. Venugopalan from Chennai. And Asha, over to you first, because I think really your words, your statements as you waited anxiously for the release of your husband touched people around India. Tell us tonight what you'd like to say.
The news came... The news came as a great surprise, because we've been waiting for all these days, and then when we just came to know that he's being released around 5 o'clock, there was again another media which actually claimed that he was already released. Yet we were not totally satisfied, because we weren't able to see any of his messages or pictures. And then around 7 o'clock we did see his the photo with the video clip, which totally moved us all, because it's been almost 13 days now. And, on the 14th day, it's like we are getting some kind of video clip from him. So that's actually a great news.
When you saw that first video clip, describe for us, tell us what your emotions were at that moment.
We actually had I personally had a lot of mixed emotions to say, because I also noticed he was trying very hard to walk. So I was actually skeptical about what has happened to his health condition. So I was happy to see him, but then again his health was again a biggest concern, despite having seen him.
Of course, I can imagine, and he was there under the pressure of media cameras, etc. as well. Tell us about that, because I remember again your appeal, because you said that he has asthma and his medicines had run out, and then medicines were taken to him. Was that really your concern, or today have you been able to actually speak to him on the phone yet?
Yeah, I actually spoke to him, because the moment that he told that he was okay, but still he wanted some rest and that he was tired, actually he actually tried to reach me out, but then I wasn't able to talk to him, because I was totally in another kind of emotional state. So after some time I spoke to him, and just to inquire about how his health is, at least at the present. But he just kept telling that he was very much eager to meet the family, and he was more concerned about Amjad and Kisum, who has been with him all through.
I know, in fact, that of course, as the euphoria about his release, the sadness also, I think, at the death of those two security guards with him, and what their families also have gone through. But Asha Menon, if you just stay with us, because you haven't talked also about your own bravery during these trying days. Perhaps your father could tell us about that. It really has been a tough 12, 13 days for your daughter as well. So the concern must have been, of course, because she is expecting a baby also, the concern for you as a father must have been for both your son-in-law and your daughter as well.
Yeah. Yes, madam. Yes, madam. Actually, because it is a great concern for me for the past 12 to 13 days. Now I feel my extreme happiness to see my son-in-law in the media now. And naturally my daughter will feel her utmost happy. Now we feel as if that we have already sunk in the sea. Now we have come out alive. This is the feeling that I am having. I never felt this much happy, this much joyousness in my life. Today, I have felt the lot of joys in my life.
I can imagine. And Asha, if I can just come back to you. I think again, your husband there, with questions coming at him from all directions, had said that he doesn't even mind going back as a collector to the same district where this kidnapping actually happened. As a wife, what would you say today when you already see such statements being made? Do you feel that actually you want him to just stay at home for a while now?
Yeah, in fact, yesterday also I was speaking to the media. Yeah, so what I feel is, personally, he was serving here in Sukma is his personal opinion, then I would definitely respect it because, from the day one I've been with him, I've been seeing the way he's been planning things here, and I will truly stand by and support him in all his deeds.
That's wonderful to hear, because I think his case, and again the case of so many other young collectors, district magistrates who work in areas which are dangerous with a Maoist presence there. Did you feel that even when he was posted in Sukma, and of course in Chhattisgarh as well, and in this area, there has been so much Maoist activity, was there ever any worry, any sense of concern?
More than, the Maoist concern, I believe my husband has this totally service-oriented attitude, which actually made him, go ahead beyond all challenges to serve for the people here in Sukma. And every day we used to discuss about many things that he's planning for here. And, it just comes that most of his subordinates, all his colleagues here have been so supportive of him right from the day one. And we have been seeing progress in Sukma, and it was always expected that, in 1 year, Sukma will definitely have a new look that at least, which will be visibly seen kind. So I only believe that, this is the right time that I'm sure my husband will stick to the decision that he would want to work. However, it lies in the government's hand. The government's decision is always there, yeah.
And of course, your husband will be back with you tomorrow. Any special plans for tomorrow that you'd like to share with us? Are you planning to give him his favorite meal? Any plans for tomorrow that you'd like to share?
Usually he used to cook his own meal himself, his favorite thing. So as such, we don't have any plan, but yes, we would definitely want to meet Kisum and Amjad's family and thank them. That is the main, and I think that's the first agenda that we were discussing about. Apart from that, we would also like to meet all the supporters here at Sukma and thank our fellow friends and family members here in Chennai, Tirunelveli and Mumbai.
Apparently you said to the media a short while ago that when you see him, that you said that मैं उसे मारूंगी. Is that something you meant really, that actually in a way the emotions are so overwhelming, you don't know whether to berate him or welcome him?
No. It was actually, the first thing that you usually get is when someone who promises you and then someone who fails to keep it, right? So my husband actually promised me on Saturday that he'll be back home at 5 o'clock, and 5 o'clock is the same time when I'm getting the news that he's abducted. So I actually was planning to at least, tell him very strongly that he broke my promise. So that was one statement which was, just emotional, nothing to do with in reality, yeah.
Of course, and I think really the work which your husband has actually done has also come into focus so much with the outpouring of popular support, not just in Sukma, but from all those who knew him and all those who heard of his work. So Asha Menon, I think, joined the people around the country who say thank you for the brave work by your husband as well, and of course share in the sorrow of the 2 security guards who were killed when they were with him. Thank you so much, Asha Menon and Mr. Venugopalan, for joining us tonight. Thank you for taking some time out of your happiness to share that with us.
Do you have the NDTV Profit app? All the markets, all the news and your own homemade, ready-made portfolio available there for you.
We will right now answer what you should sell, what you should buy when markets are down.
Download at ndtvprofit.com/apps. Get the best app from the channel you trust.